everyone.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Katy. And this is
The Mo and Katy Show. We are two friends from two different worlds
coming together in harmony for one podcast, celebrating gratitude, humor, and positivity.
We are random, ridiculous, and have been taking humor seriously since 2018.
Each week, we'll share two positive news stories from around the world, a quirky fact, the day's weird holiday, a shared experience, and maybe even play a game.
All while punning the crap out of each other.
Mo, you can't say that.
Fine.
It's
The Mo and Katy Show.
Gratitude,
Humor,
positivity. Hey, everybody.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Katy, and this is
The Mo and Katy Show.
Man, it's good to have you here today, listener.
What is that, your way of saying that you don't want to be here with me alone?
There's safety in numbers, friends. Thanks for coming along. But I just want to tell you, fair listener, friend, tribe of weirdos, your hair looks amazing today.
How can you see them? It's a podcast.
It's a principle. Just tell them they're cute.
You're cute. No, I like what you've done. Yeah, with your hair, it's white collar in the front and corporate in the side.
So if you didn't listen to last week's podcast and missed Mo missing the pun mullet over because she didn't get the mullet reference, several of our listeners did though.
Yeah.
JoJo said she was driving down the highway yelling. She made it her Facebook
It's her status, yeah.
But she was yelling it. I think you got a text from Sarah Roos.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
All caps. Thank you, Sarah.
So, if you missed that one, you might want to tune into last week's episode and listen to that fabulousness. But
Of how bad I am at puns.
But thanks for tuning in today as we sweat our way through August. It has been warm.
I am sweating my August off. You got a little word there. You should have seen her face. You guys.
Does this sweat make my August look big?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
August, it does.
In any event, we are so glad to have you along today as we celebrate and fully dive into gratitude, humor, and positivity. So, Mo, start us off. August is something going on in the world. So are mullets. What else is going on in the world?
Well, in addition to sweating my August off, thank you, September, I want to take us out to Cornwall.
Okay.
There is a black cat who is being hailed as a hero.
Ooh.
And earlier this week, it was Black Cat Appreciation Day.
Yes,
so,
it was. I saw
it's
that.
not today, but, anyway. This cat...
I like to celebrate privately anyway, but
yeah,
okay.
Meanwhile. This lady... she was told about her missing neighbor and couldn't figure out where her neighbor was. Mm-hmm. And this is like a Saturday afternoon. They started looking around the farm and stuff like that. Other family and friends joined in. And then they noticed the older lady's cat was standing by this gate. Mm-hmm. It was just meowing nonstop.
Okay.
And they said, well, the cat's really attached to his human. So
yes.
He's going back and forth. And so she decided to check the gate, beyond the gate where the cat was checking. Sure enough, the 83-year-old woman had fallen down there and was about 70 feet down a very steep embankment.
Oh, my
and so
goodness.
the cat basically alerted the neighbors in a search party.
Wow.
Yeah. So and
it's
they were
better than Life Alert right there.
Yeah, I know. I've fallen.
and I can't get up. I crack myself up.
I think we've got all the feline jokes.
All right, I think we have.
Yeah. Feline groovy. Okay. Sorry.
Well, that's awesome. So did the cat get knighted or something? What did they do
I'm not sure what they do in Cornwall, but probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
There was a scepter involved.
Oh, I know what it says here. Yeah, he got taxidermied.
Well, that took a turn I didn't expect. Wow. So, does the cat have a name? Did you mention it already, or?
I didn't.
Just call it the cat?
Yeah, the black cat.
Oh, who's got the shoddy research now?
No, the cat's name was Piran. I didn't know how to pronounce it, but thanks for throwing me under the bus. I appreciate that. The cat's name is Piran. Piran.
Okay.
Piran.
All right. Well, thank you, unpronounceable cat name.
Yeah, sounds...
For being a lifesaver.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, so since you talked about an animal, I'm going to talk about an animal, too.
We're going to... an animal, I'll talk about a pet.
You talked about a cat.
Yeah.
So, we're going to fly over to...
Speaking of flying over, there's
Australia.
a plane flying over right now.
There is.
Hi, BWI.
Rumble,
Must be Southwest.
Rumble. So we're going to fly over to Australia.
Okay.
Do you happen to know what a bandicoot is?
Isn't it like a thing you wear around your forehead to prevent the sweat?
That's a bandana, not a
Oh,
bandicoot.
yeah, when you get like a scratch or an owie and it's bleeding.
That's a Band-Aid.
Yeah, no, I don't know what a bandicoot is.
Well, a bandicoot is a little marsupial that is native to Australia, but they have been extinct.
You sure it's not a kangaroo?
I'm positive it's not. It's got a little pointy nose. Let me show you a picture. He's cute. They have been extinct to this one specific region of Australia in New South Wales for over 100 years because the population got overrun by some rabbits and cats and foxes. It was a whole thing. So not your cat, though. He's a hero. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
So now a founding population of these bandicoots, which locally are called Talpero, they've been introduced to this area by a team at Wild Deserts. And Wild Deserts
Sure
has...
it's not wild desserts.
Ooh, like crazy cheesecake.
Yeah, like crunchy bandicoot.
Bandicoots shouldn't be eaten for dessert. I'm just saying.
All right, reintroduce.
All right, so the Wild Deserts team has been, they've been working on the area so that it's safe for the bandicoots to return, and they have reintroduced this population of this particular marsupial after 100 years to make it more of a balanced ecosystem.
See,
there.
bandicoots, it does get better.
We believe in we believe in you.
Wow.
Yeah, so congratulations to the team
No,
at
do you think
Wild
when they
Deserts.
get reintroduced, they bandicoot together and then
Nice. I was waiting. I was waiting for the bandicoot. Hey man, let's start a band. All right. All right. Well, you deserve a quirky fact after that. I'm just saying. You have it coming here.
She had it coming. Okay, that's not good. That's not healthy at all.
All right. So my quirky fact has nothing to do with anything else we've been talking about. Shocker. Mine has to do with the planets. There is one planet that spins clockwise. It's the only planet that does. Would you like to take a guess which planet spins clockwise?
I'd say Uranus, but I've seen it, and it's... Seriously? You didn't expect that?
Venus spins clockwise.
I'm your Venus.
I'm your
shower. You're spinning clockwise. I did not know that. Venus spins clockwise.
It's the only planet that does. Bam, quirky fact. You've been quirky fact.
You've
All
been
right.
bamboozled. Okay.
You've been bandicoot-boozled. No, go ahead. All right, so tell us what today is, Mo.
It's actually Venus is spinning counterclockwise day.
Is
What are
it?
the odds?
No.
No. It's National Tooth Fairy Day. Now, I don't know how young our listeners are. But if you're a young listener, now might be the time to step out of the room.
Earmuffs.
No, just leave the room. Unless you're in Iceland and it's cold. Which means you're binge watching. Because it's sweating our August off here. Yeah, it's National Tooth Fairy Day.
Nice.
Yeah. How much did you get from your tooth fairy?
You know, I'm going to guess that my tooth fairy was probably like the average, you know, whatever the going rate was
$7.
growing up.
Yeah.
So, but I'll tell you, as a mom, I was probably the world's worst tooth fairy.
Is it because you had a lisp? Or
I
what?
would,
She was the world's worst tooth fairy.
I would always forget. And then my kids would wake up in the morning and be like, the tooth fairy never came. And I'm like, oh, the tooth fairy texted me in the middle of the night. They were busy. They're gonna leave you some money tonight.
Oh, see,
Every time.
I wouldn't be a good parent. I'd be like, yeah, remember last week when you didn't take out the trash?
Tooth fairy saw that.
Yeah. She hates you.
I have another funny tooth fairy
I
story.
bet you do. What?
When I was a senior in high school, I worked at a daycare center in our town, and one of the things that we had to do is have someone come as the tooth fairy. So somehow I finagled my sister into doing it. So she put
Poor
on like
Jen.
one of the prom dresses and like shows up and she's the tooth fairy. And one of the kids looked at me at one point and goes, "Miss Katy, the tooth fairy looks a lot like you." So big shout out to my sister for being the tooth fairy back in the late 80s. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, how did we decide that, lose a tooth? By all means, let's keep that biohazardous waste. And let's not dispose of it properly. Let's just stick it under your pillow. You know what I mean? And then and I don't think it's appropriate that someone comes in your room. Like, we shouldn't be accepting that someone would come into your room while you're sleeping
And puts money under your pillow. It's a little shady when you think about it.
Oh, yeah, that does send some
Wrong message.
yeah.
So is it a day where we honor the tradition of the tooth fairy or celebrate the history of it or
We relive the fun of the visits.
live the fun?
Relive. If you're still living it, those are dentures.
That's
Yeah.
right. If you're 34.
Actually, that's a good question though. Like, what if, if you're, I don't know, 49 and lose a tooth? Do you?
I'd say you should get like $1 million.
You should.
Let's do it.
Well, so I'm curious for those tooth fairies listening out there. What is the going rate for
Yes.
like a tooth? Now, is there a difference between a molar and a baby tooth?
That's
like,
a good question. If the tooth has a crown or a filling, is it worth more?
Yeah, if it's
Because you paid for it.
if it's multiple teeth, is it like BOGO or do you get gypped or like is it
Okay.
like it's like if it's 2 teeth and the typical like I got $14 a tooth. So if it was $14 a tooth,
$14 a tooth?
well, no, I'm just saying mathematically. If I had, I wish. Well, I also didn't get an allowance. No, maybe that was my allowance.
Better start. I need
Yeah.
to save up to go to the movies. Better start knocking out some of those teeth.
Yeah, but like I'm curious. Do tooth fairies of the day, and is fairy offensive? Is it tooth person? I have questions. It's a new world we're living in.
Tooth
A
person.
whole new world. Like, does a tooth fairy use Venmo? Like, how do you?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because cash.
So you would say-
cash is dirty.
You would say-
And is tooth fairyism? Is it just It's
I can see you like tucking your child, like, okay, honey, leave your cell phone out on the dresser, and the tooth fairy will Venmo you.
So yeah, I have questions. So for any tooth fairies out there, we'd like you to weigh in, comment. We'd like to know again, what's the going rate for a tooth?
If you're a
'Cause,
working or retired tooth fairy,
yeah, instead of like buy me a coffee, we could like just collect teeth. Has a child ever using? I am dehydrated again. Has a child ever taken like when your dogs lose their teeth?
wow.
Could you?
Can you buy a tooth on eBay to put under your pillow?
What if it's a shark's tooth?
There's a lot of questions. We have a lot of questions.
Yeah,
a lot of dental related questions.
Yeah, basically, we need all the odontologists to weigh in. Basically,
and tooth fairies.
Yeah,
Current and former.
Yeah, but just or future. But how much is it for a going rate of tooth? What's what kind of things have people passed off as a tooth? Like, no, that's a Tic Tac. You know what I mean?
No, so now I'm wondering, you said future. I'm wondering if there are colleges that offer a tooth fairy career path. Like, what's your major? Well, I'm
a tooth fairy.
a tooth fairy major. I'm minoring in mall Santa Claus.
Tooth fairyism.
Tooth fairyism. Yes,
Well,
is it a
yeah, but there's a
religion?
whole stepping. So, I think tooth fairy and Santa Claus are more master's degree type programs.
Oh, okay.
But I think Sears
leprechaun,
Elf.
is that
yeah,
you?
well, that's a completely different thing. There's limericks involved. It's more of a theater degree.
I'm so
but,
silly.
Yeah, so are the leprechauns. But like the elves that's like your bachelor's, your associate
okay,
type degrees.
okay.
But yeah, like tooth fairy, I think is more master's level or
Okay,
PhD.
I need to see this in like a chart or something.
Yeah, well, we have one.
Okay, well, good. I've learned a lot.
Yes, but none of it's accurate. But as long as you've learned a lot. Okay.
I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
All right, Moe. Well, let's talk today. I know that was both amusing and exhausting and weird.
Yeah.
Today we're going to talk about personality types and the different
Multiple?
many, and like the kind of there's all kinds of assessments and tests out
okay.
there. There's all kinds of things, and I find this to be. I remember I took my first kind of personality test. I think when I was in high school, and I always found them to be very almost like reassuring. Like you're reading this description and you're like, wow, that's me. Like somebody gets me. Like I'm maybe not quite as weird as I thought. Or maybe I am.
Yeah,
I don't
was just
know.
gonna say,
But
yeah.
I remember the first one I took, and I'm not sure what the name of this one, but the four subcategories are phlegmatic, choleric, melancholy, and sanguine. Have you heard of
No.
that? You haven't heard of any of those?
No. I mean, I've heard of the words.
Yeah, so sanguine was like the extrovert, like crazy, hyper. Melancholy, which is what I was. Melancholy is
You were
more-
melancholy?
Well, melancholy was like so like the sanguine was like the dominant, and melancholy was like the
you got
recessive.
your answers mixed up with somebody
So-
else.
But that was
So
the first
here's
one I
the thing
took.
about personality tests is there's so many of them.
There's so many of them.
Like Myers-Briggs is the only one I know my thing
But
of.
that's called the 4 temperaments, by the way.
What is the Myers-Briggs?
No, the sanguine, choleric, phlegmatic, melancholy.
Isn't choleric mean you're sick? Like I have cholera.
No. Choleric doesn't mean you have cholera.
No, it means sickly.
No,
Isn't
it's-
sanguine blood?
So
Give me that.
sanguine, look at him.
Popular.
Sanguine's the talker. Well, there you go.
All right.
Phlegmatic is the watcher, melancholy is the thinker, and choleric is the doer.
I've never heard of these.
Really? Yeah, I took that when I was in high
So
school.
popular sangria, peaceful phlegm-laden, powerful cholera. Oh, cleric.
Cauliflower.
Yeah, and perfectly melancholy.
There you go.
That sounds like a wine name.
Perfectly melancholy?
Yeah, I'll have a glass of the perfectly.
So you usually have one strong one and then one recessive. And I remember I was sanguine melancholy was my thing.
So a sad talker. So my Myers-Briggs is my one. What's your Myers-Briggs?
My Myers-Briggs is ESFP.
ES. You're an extrovert?
Yes, and so are you. Yes, ESFP, and the subheading of that is the entertainer. So
That explains.
there's that. So yes, I'm an ESFP, and a very, very much an ESFP.
Have you looked at the four colors? Like there's orange,
I've
gold,
heard
green,
of
and
it.
blue.
I've heard of that one.
Have you done it? Let me just tell you. Orange is energetic, spontaneous, and charming.
Okay,
Gold is
definitely charming.
again. Let me just read through them all first. Gold is punctual, organized, precise. We'll push that down.
Oh, snap.
Green is analytical, intuitive, visionary.
Okay,
And blue is empathetic, compassionate, and cooperative.
I'm kind of some mix between orange and blue, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
What about you? And what's
I'm
your,
blue. I'm very, very blue.
very, very blue? What's your Myers-Briggs?
ENFJ.
ENFJ, and you are the
Giver.
The giver.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Does it really?
Because you are a giver. You're one of the most thoughtful and generous people I've ever met in my life. Probably the most thoughtful and generous
Thank you.
person I've
That
ever
makes
met.
me blue.
That makes
Empathetic,
a little blue
compassionate.
heart right there.
I think I'm a little bit gold, too. I'm a blue gold.
Okay,
I'm
fair
a
enough.
little bit punctual, a little bit organized, a little bit precise.
Just a little bit of everything.
When I say a little bit precise, I'm talking like 22.5% of the time. I am.
That's how precise you
Yeah.
are. Have you ever done the one with the animals, like the golden retriever, the otter?
Are you on Facebook again doing personality tests?
What Disney princess are you?
Yeah.
No, it's the one with it has animals. Golden retriever. Yeah, golden retriever personality test.
No, I have never even heard of this one.
No, so it's golden retriever.
Probably a drooling bulldog.
Are you a chow chow? No, sorry, that's a whole different thing.
I'm a dancing chihuahua.
Yeah, you are. 4 animals. There it is. Sorry, guys, I'm Googling while we're talking.
Shocker.
You are either a otter.
A lion?
Let me see.
Why don't you just look at the pictures?
You're a
themselves?
lion, an otter, a golden retriever, or a beaver.
Bet you're wishing you'd thought through that before you threw that one out there, huh?
All right, what about the Enneagram?
I'll be honest with you. It's a lot of
I don't
numbers
get
and
it.
wings.
And wings and lines. And I have taken the Enneagram no less than 4 times. I get a different answer every time I take it.
But so the Myers-Briggs is based. It's not based on your mood, but isn't the Enneagram based
I have
on?
no. So if any of you out there are Enneagram experts,
I have a couple friends who are.
I don't get it. I've tried. And people have told me, oh, you're a 7 or I have no idea. And it helps me not. It stresses me out more than it helps me, which probably tells you what number I am. I don't even know.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. But
I'm like a 12-wing 2.
Okay.
So yeah.
Does it even go up to 12?
No. It's really not any fun.
There's
All right, so personality test.
What's your Myers-Briggs? What's your color? What's your, force person? Oh, DISC. That's another one.
I forget what that is though.
DISC, the DISC stand for 4 different things. So like, I know that I'm an I think I'm an IS. Like I'm a high I, and then S is my recessive one. So there's the DISC test.
Okay.
Yeah, not sure. But
Oh yeah, like dominance, influence. Okay.
But I like these because I feel like when you read the description, like ESFP, like I am such an ESFP. And it's almost comforting knowing like, okay, good, this combination of who I am is maybe not quite as weird as I thought because there are other, or maybe it is, I don't know.
Yeah, you look up ESFP, they're just like, there are 2 of you on the planet.
Me and Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
But it tells you also like what your strengths and weaknesses are. So I think they can be helpful. I don't think, like anything else, you should do it in moderation. But I think it is helpful and very interesting.
Well, and I think it's also interesting to know, and we actually did this as a quartet, didn't we all take our
Yes,
our
we did.
Myers-Briggs?
And all of them are different, actually.
Yeah, and what they're all different by like one off. Remember how it was
Yep.
like anyway, I think it's also interesting to know not only what you are, but to know how your type interacts with
Yes.
somebody else.
So-
and I think that awareness is really
That's
the biggest
huge.
thing.
So my youngest son is an ENTP. And it helped me actually once I read the description of it. He is the debater. He loves to argue. He's usually right. And homeschooling an ENTP was very challenging.
No, I bet.
But as soon as I read his description, I'm like, okay, that makes so much more sense. So
Yeah.
it made it be like, okay, when you argue at me, you're not trying to like come at me personally or tear me down. It's just the way that you're wired.
Yeah.
So I think that stuff is
I think,
fascinating.
again, I think it's not only good to know who you are, but it's valuable to know
Oh, absolutely.
who you're interacting with. Cool.
Absolutely.
All right, so personality test. Tell us of course, I'm a big fan of the pig personality test, or the draw a person in the rain, or the house test, but I like those fun tests anyway.
Yeah, that's awesome. So tell us, what's your favorite personality assessment? How has it affected your life? And what's your Myers-Briggs? What's your DISC? What's your other stuff?
Enneagram, yeah.
Yeah, Enneagram. And somebody explain Enneagram to me. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
All right, Moe, moving on. It is time for a game. Are you ready?
I don't know. It depends what it is.
Well, if I told you it was time for a game, would that be true or false?
What?
If I told you it's time for a game, is that true or false?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's true, right? Because
Yeah.
it's time for a game.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to play a game called True or False.
Okay.
So what we're going to basically
Oh,
do...
I see what you did
See what
there.
we're doing?
Yeah, okay.
What we're basically going to do is say sentences to each other back and forth.
Okay.
And you can kind of dig into whatever your areas of knowledge and expertise
What
are.
if I don't have any?
Then make up stuff.
Okay.
But you know a lot about DC. You know a lot about, obviously, flying planes. I know a little bit about music here and there and just other random facts. What you can do is either say the statement as it exists, and it's true,
Okay.
or you can change up a detail
Okay.
and try to make it still sound convincing, or pick something that's really, crazy and try to make me think it's true. I don't know. Lots of different ways you could do this. Would you like to go first?
No.
All right, so I will go first. All right. So my statement is all instruments play in the key of C.
False.
Ah, see, you know that because you play
Is it true?
clarinet.
Is
no,
it?
no, it's false. You're right. It's false.
Oh, because the clarinet's B flat.
Exactly. Clarinet's B flat, horns are usually F. So not all C's on every instrument sound the same, which I just think is weird.
Oh, that is weird.
It is strange. I don't know why, but
Shoddy researching.
I know.
My goodness. Idina Menzel sings Let It Go 20 times in Let It Go from Frozen.
Ooh.
True or false?
Can I sing the entire song? And
No, you
count
may
them?
not.
20 times. I'm going to say true.
False.
How many times did she sing it?
21. So technically, she did sing it 20 times, but then there was, okay.
20 times plus one. There you go. Okay. Jim Henson attended the University of Maryland.
Yes, true. That's
Yes.
true. So I read his book.
Yes.
The granite pillars on the World War II memorial
Okay.
are put in random order.
The granite pillars in the World War II. I love the World War II memorial. It's so pretty.
So each granite pillar it has the name of a state or territory on it.
They're in random order.
Well, I'm asking.
False. I just feel like the monuments are too intentional for it to
Yep.
be random.
Yep.
Okay. So what's the...
So if you're standing at the Wall of Freedom with the 4,048 gold stars, and your back is to them, the first place in military protocol, the first place of honor is to the right.
Okay.
So the first pillar to the right is Delaware, and then the second place of honor is to the left,
Oh,
which is
okay.
Pennsylvania.
Oh.
And then so it's right, left, and they're in the order that
That they
the
became
states-
state.
yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. Cool. Okay. Okay. Jodie Benson, who did the voice of the Little Mermaid in the movie The Little Mermaid,
Okay.
also voices a character in Toy Story.
Okay.
And that character is Little Bo Peep.
True.
False. She does voice a character in Toy Story, but it's not Little Bo Peep. Do you know who it is?
Potato Head.
No. She does the voice of Barbie in Toy Story.
I'm a Barbie girl.
So Jodie Benson voices both the Little Mermaid and Barbie.
How do you know know that?
It's just fun, random stuff that's bouncing around in my head.
All right. Now, this is a little bit of a throwback.
Okay.
True or false?
Okay.
An octopus has 4 hearts.
This is a throwback. Shoot, and it was probably my quirky fact. 4 hearts. I'm going to say false. I think it's 3.
Damn, you're good.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's 3.
Yay! Well, now you're making me think about all the quirky facts we've ever done.
Great.
Okay. The first man walked on the moon in 1968.
9.
Very good. False? 1969.
Yep.
You're right. I was challenging your historical knowledge,
Yes.
and I should not poke
Okay.
that bear.
All right, here's one.
Okay.
The Wright brothers' first powered flight could take place inside the cargo compartment of a C-5.
That is true.
Yep.
That's true. And I thought you were maybe going to change up the plane name on me, so I was listening
Oh,
carefully.
yeah, you are.
The C-5 is what you used to fly in the Air Force.
Yep.
And I've heard you say that before, that the Wright brothers' flight, the takeoff and the
Space,
landing.
yeah.
That's so cool, you guys. That's so cool.
All right, last one.
Okay, last one. The town I am from, Marion, Ohio, is the birthplace of President Taft.
No, Warren G. Harding.
Very good.
Yes.
Oh, don't go toe-to-toe with you on presidency.
Yeah. No.
Because I Kennedy win.
Nice, nice.
No, I can pierce through it better than that. But
You want to do presidential puns? No. Goodness
All right.
gracious.
Well, thank you for joining us on our random journey today, everybody.
Woo-hoo.
We hope you've had fun playing along. Again, tell us, what's your personality type? How has that helped you in your life? How has that, helped you figure yourself out? I have a very silly gratitude quote today, Molly.
I love it.
You ready? Mm-hmm. This is a quote by Benjamin Disraeli. And it says the following: I feel a very unusual sensation. If it is not indigestion, I think it must be gratitude.
Oh my God. With that, let's go to dinner.
That's it.
Okay. Well, you heard it here first. Sadly. All right, with that, I'm going to head to dinner, but I will say be grateful, keep laughing, and stay positive.
And we can't wait to see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
The Mo and Katy Show has been recorded in front of a live canine audience. Our theme song is It Is Fun by HookSounds.com. The Mo and Katy Show is produced by Mo and Katy. Our sound engineer is Mo and Katy. Our producer is Mo and Katy. Hair, makeup, lighting, and catering by, you guessed it, Mo and Katy. For comments, suggestions, and smart remarks, visit the Mo and Katy Show Facebook page or email us at moandkatyshow@gmail.com.